Do you ever walk through the grocery store and observe all the magazines that are sitting at the register? On the cover of every magazine is a young celebrity lady with perfect hair, makeup, clothes, and what is portrayed to be the perfect body. These magazine covers have a great impact on our society because everyone wants to attain the perfect body of a celebrity. The point I'm going to make today is that society has grabbed hold onto adolescents, causing them to fall into major eating disorders, whether it be obesity or a form of restricting diets such as anorexia or bulimia. By making an age-specific mandatory lecture throughout grade school, students will become educated of the reality of eating disorders, learn how to attain a healthy body, as well as learn alternative avenues to gaining satisfaction in their lives. First off, students need to become aware that the reality that they may at one time fall in some sort of eating disorder. It is crucial that young students beginning around age 11 become aware of the statistics of eating disorders. It is during these preteen age that the body image becomes a problem because the obligation to be attractive for the opposite sex rises. Anorexia is a common way for that skinny body that so many girls strive for. According to ANAD, the Anorexia Nervosa and Associated Disorders Organization, studies show that 69% of girls in 5th through 9th grade reported that magazine pictures influence their skinny body shapes. Another study that ANAD did reported that 42% of 1st through 3rd graders already claim they want to be thinner. After viewing the stats comparing young adolescent weight with those who are older, it shows that an education in the proper way to attain a healthy body is crucial. If students were well educated by having taken classes in grade school, they would become focused on gaining healthy appearances. Now that you are aware of the statistics of people suffering from eating disorders, I will now tell you how school systems have the ability to prevent students from falling into this trap. I believe that school systems should have age-specific lectures and labs that address certain issues on body image and a healthy lifestyle. It makes sense to address issues according to age because I believe we should bring attention to students when they are around the age 9, which is a 4th grader. This is when a child is about to enter preteen years and self-image begins to be a problem. Up until 7th grade, the children should have that mild education, but then once a teenager, the education must become more specific. This is the age when adolescents are most moldable and they take on anything that makes them more likable due to their insecurity issues. With a mandatory education each year, knowledge will be instilled within them that will lower rates of poor lifestyles, and they will be able to be better prepared for college. Now that you know the influence of school systems can have, it is also important to address healthy alternative avenues away from school. Obesity and anorexia are two disorders that have captivated many individuals, and there are ways that it can be minimized. Parents play a large role in the life of a child, and it is up to them to reinforce what the child is learning during their mandatory health classes. Parents need to enforce healthy eating habits when at home, as well as realize the pressure society places on their children. They need to encourage them daily and tell them that they are made the way they were supposed to be. Children also need to become aware that simply listening to teachers and parents will not change their body image. It is up to them to act on what they learn. According to American Obesity Association, 30% of children ages 6 to 11 are overweight, and 15% are obese. CDC, which is the Center for Disease Control, did a study that showed 80% of children who became overweight between ages 10 to 15 became obese adults by age 25. These stats show that obesity is an issue, and children who sit around at home playing video games are at risk. Prevention of unhealthy living does require good eating habits, but it can also encourage students to become more involved. Rather than sitting around the house all day, students should use their free time to be involved in the community. It is amazing to see how much an individual's happiness increases the happiness of other people. In conclusion, unhealthy lifestyles can be prevented if there is knowledge instilled in a child repetitively starting at a young age. After the age-appropriate lectures that would have become mandatory among students in grade school, I believe they will become well educated in how to live a healthy lifestyle of exercise, diet, and the importance of an active social life. America is struggling, and with so many girls falling into the mindset that skinny is attractive, and the fact that obesity rate shows that 2/3 of the U.S. is obese, some sort of action needs to take place. So, why not gradually inform a student throughout grade school of the consequences of unhealthy lifestyles? It will make a tremendous difference and show people how to live a happy, healthy life.